better things after the Reds gave him a second lease, third lease, fourth lease on life, depending on how you look at it, and then traded him away to the Rangers, where he would eventually become the American League's most valuable player. I think the umpire caught that one somewhere in the right hand or the right arm.
I think right at the end of his fingertips. I think he's bleeding, and I think it's right one of those where you get it on the back of your finger maybe. And I don't know whether he broke his finger or whether he just cut some skin, but that's Chris Conroy, the home plate umpire. Jeff Nelson came running in. He's the crew chief. I'll tell you, if you want to get beat up on a regular basis, become an umpire.
No way.
I mean, do this for how many years now has Joe West been doing it? I mean, can you imagine all the times he's taken one off his hand or his finger? There it is.
Ugh. And not only do you get beat up, you never have a quote-unquote home game. And I don't mean just being away from home or staying home to do a game. I mean, you don't have anybody pulling for you. Well, unless it's a situation where this thing requires stitches, you figure they'll tape that thing up and
you would
see if he
think
can
so,
stay in the game. But if they can't and it's going to continue to bleed, he's going to have to leave the game.
Yeah, well, right now Jeff Nelson is heading into the end of the dugout on the third base side, and that's where the umpire's locker room is. So he may be going in there to put on his home plate gear.
Yep.
And give Conroy the rest of the day off. I mean, who knows? If he has enough pain, maybe he needs an x-ray.
And that may be where they're going right now, because the Reds have an x-ray machine right around the corner from their clubhouse.
Yeah.
We are still waiting. Obviously, the home plate umpire tonight had to go back up into we're assuming the X-ray room right next to the Reds clubhouse. Chris Conroy, if you're just joining us, he took a foul ball off the fingertip, splitting that thing wide open. And now he's all dolled up and ready to go.
Well, it's layer after layer. It's almost like dressing a football player with all the protective gear that they have. Of course, he's not protected on the arms, but Nelson will watch a few practice pitches as Brad Keller warms up again.
You've gotten to know a lot of these umpires quite well. Not that you didn't know them to begin with, but ever since you started up BaseballRulesAcademy.com. Hey, really good news. Take a look. We have a four-man umpiring crew again. Chris Conroy has come back
behind home plate, right?
After leaving the game, and now he's working at third base.
That's Jeff Nelson at behind home plate, and Chris Conroy right there. All he's got is a Band-Aid on his finger, too.
Tough guy. Gamer.